and keep a reputation and keep the insurance coming. That's their main issue, not money. And also and so that's the first thing. So when the person comes to site from the insurance company to assess the roof, they're standing there looking at the roof. They're usually not a licensed tradesman. You can't. There's not enough out there for insurance companies to hire and have them on. So they're just an assessor. So they look at what the documents say, look at the roof, and go, well, that sounds kind of true. So the assessor will be standing there going, well, I don't know. I don't know what the price is. I'm just sort of here to get my paycheck. You know what I mean? I'll just sort of figure it out. How do I sort of figure this price out? They look at the quotes that have come in and they just average it out. They're like blah 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 blah. You know, so um, uh, that's what the insurance. And then if the assessor gives too low of a price, then they'll never be able to find a contractor. If they give too high of a price, then they're losing the money for the insurance company. So they really want to get a nice medium, nice middle level. So in this scenario, if you are a plumber and you go there and you explain to the customer, hey, you know, we need to give the insurance company, if we give the insurance company too low of a price, or if you give the insurance company too low of a price, you may not get the right kind of contractor. They might be cutting corners. You lose money at the end. You know what I mean? And you lose quality of skills and all that kind of stuff. So let's give them a fair price. You know, my company's going to do a great job with it, and this is what I think it is. So what we're looking at is when the assessor comes to site and sees the price that you've given, however high it may be, they're like, well, this company's giving this company's giving this company's giving this. So they will sort of raise the when they give an estimate to the as the assessor of the insurance company estimate, they will more likely give a higher price, you know, like because the standards have already been set. Um, so I guess what I'm saying is the plumber shouldn't be afraid to give a price, explain to the homeowner. If you're going to go and try to, insurance companies don't care about how low or high the price is, you know. So you giving a lowest price to an insurance company is going to mean that your quality of work is not going to be good. So it's better for you to give high prices. At least you know the contractors are going to be reputable, good companies. You know. So it sort of changes the dynamic. Now the client's thinking, well, no, I should give a really high price to the insurance company so I get a good contractor. The contractor's thinking, well, I can win this job at a price that's reasonable. Insurance companies like, well, at least have people to do it. So it changes the game. You know? So that's just one example of literally every single moment of your life. You should be thinking in that pattern of thinking, which is, how do I, with the information in front of me, how do I create something? With the information in front of me, how do I make something of it? How do I get these people to work together? You know, so look at the difference between people working together versus not. So right now you have clashes between, you know, different political parties, which eventually leads to a breakdown in society, which leads to less cooperation, which leads to eventual collapse, deterioration of the economy, or a war. Versus, look at ants, you know, each individual is not that intelligent, but working together they can do things that are very impressive. So working together in a way, creating something, having some kind of system together, cooperating together leads to something impressive. Versus managing, you know, trying to control situations, blah blah blah, blah, you know, eventually leads to disputes, you know, and collapses. So another example of working together is like the person across you that you're negotiating with, or this party, or as you're trying to get 3 or 4 people to work together, you can clearly tell that person is incorrect. You can clearly tell that person is a problematic person in nature. But you're like, okay, I know this person is a problem, the ideas are incorrect, but how do I still make it work? How do I still get people to cooperate? How do I still get people to cooperate? How do I still get them to work together to achieve an outcome? And really that's what everyone does, you know, in the information world. You know, if you're a broker, which is you're a middleman, You know, brokers have been doing well financially for a long time. Middlemen have been doing well for a long time in many industries, whether it's banking, whether it's whatever. It's just now because of the information technology, information is a lot more free flowing. These brokerers are not able to compete with all these new businesses, startups, individuals that are now